Standing thing was like our first video, and we were nervous, and it was, you know, whatever. It was fun.
Eat the cookie! Eat the cookie! Eat the cookie! Eat the cookie! Eat the cookie!
You're actually eerily and perversely good at this.
Yes! Thank you very much!
Then we did the second video, which was Decided to Break It.
Roll camera, and playback!
We did this whole ridiculous potato sack racing video. And then we were out of money. We had no more money for videos. So we did the last video totally on favors. Like super low budget. And I remember we were all talking, and it was like, let's do it like a musical, like an old 30s musical, like Singing in the Rain or something. And then we'll sort of juxtapose it with trying the same scenario again, but if it were in real life, and how people would actually respond if you sang and danced your way down the street. And it turned out really funny. I didn't think it was going to, because it was like we had no money, and it was also a day shoot. It was outside. It was a rainy day in Vancouver, so we had no lighting. It was just like brutal.
And here's our makeup and hair team. There's John. And there's just a line of folks over here waiting to get bid.
Nobody in that video got paid. Everybody in the video did it as a favor. They were all friends of ours. But that video, people liked it because it was just so ridiculous. I guess a lot of bands try and look like cool and dangerous in videos and stuff, and obviously we don't. And that video came out, and it went into the countdown. I remember us all being like, oh my God, we have a video in like the Much Music countdown. That's crazy. Wow. I remember like I would check back every week and be like, oh my God, it's rising. And I kept thinking it was going to get to like 29 and then fall off, and it just kept slowly going up. It would only go one spot at a time too, so it took forever, but it finally got to that #1 spot, and it was a really surreal feeling. You know, on the one hand, you've waited your whole life for that moment, so you kind of, it's almost like, how can it not happen at that point? But then on the other hand, it's like you never really thought it was going to, so then when it does, you don't really even know how to handle it. It was cool. It was a neat experience. The second record was called Masterpiece Theater. The way that title happened, first of all, was I wrote this one song, and I always jokingly referred to those sort of Bohemian Rhapsody style songs as like little masterpieces. So I didn't have a title for this one that I was working on, so my joking working title was Masterpiece Theater, just like, you know, I would never actually call a song something so ridiculous as that. And then the title just kind of stuck, so we stayed with it. The concept of that album is I wanted it to feel like you went to a musical. The most important thing to me on that record was that this time we needed to get radio. So for songs that sounded like they were going to be singles, Ian stopped bashing on the crash cymbals and went to hi-hat instead, and Matt and I turned down the distortion on the guitars. So we went a little cleaner because we realized that the style of songs that I wrote melodically were closer to pop songs than they were to rock songs, so we just pushed it a little bit more to the side. I think the first full-on serious video we did would probably be Beside You, I guess.